Okay, so due to recommended comments that I asked for as far as Halloween videos of SCPs, you guys gave me like two in particular to look at that I'm interested in. And one of them that we're going to be looking into today is from the Vulcan, SCP 097 Old Fairgrounds, Euclid, Halloween SCP. Let's have a look at this one.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. Miller, and the SCP...
That pumpkin looks horrifying. Oh my god. Jesus.
we're going to be looking at today is SCP-97. Object Class, Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-97 is contained within the limits of the property where it was initially discovered, Zone SCP-97. The property is surrounded by an 8-meter tall concrete block fence fitted with barbed wire and security camera systems. The satellite images of Zone SCP-97 are to be doctored, removing all traces of the area. Any and all new plant growth outside the containment area suspected to originate from within the SCP is to be sterilized through application of boiling salt water and/or incinerated.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely all abnormal behavior is to be reported to Dr. Bridge within 10 minutes of the occurrence. If any personnel or their families experience hallucinations or thematically related dreams outside of containment, they are to contact Dr. Bridge to schedule treatment. Localities surrounding SCP-97, specifically, are to be monitored from the 1st of April until the 1st of November every year for affected civilians.
Oh, wow.
Medical establishments dealing with sleep abnormalities are to be monitored for signs of SCP-97's influence. Civilians below the age of 16 encountered alone within 1 square kilometer of Zone SCP-97 are to be taken into Foundation custody and are to be treated with a Class B amnestic and returned home or the nearest police station. Personnel tasked with the return of civilians are to avoid public exposure. Each agent is to be assigned a cover story to follow if they do encounter civilians en route to their destinations. See Level 3 staff for details. The morning after the first frost of the year, a team of 25 agents armed with agricultural tools are to enter SCP-97 and clear away the outer plant matter. This process is not to continue past dusk.
Oh, shit.
Description: SCP-97 is a 10-acre area of land in the Midwestern United States.
That's got to be either Texas, Nebraska, or Texas, Nebraska. What's another one that's in the West? The Midwest. Hold on, where's my phone? Where's my daggone phone? Hold on. Hold on. Hey Google. What are some states located in the Midwestern United States?
I found a few states.
Oh, never mind. I was completely wrong. Forget everything that I just said. So, in the Midwestern United States, that's either Iowa, no, it's either close to Indiana, Michigan, or Ohio. I'm betting Ohio. Ohio or Indiana. Either one of the two. I'm sorry for that. This is why you have Google, y'all. This is why you have Google.
It is the abandoned remains of County Fair, 1969, an area of approximately 2.3 kilometers squared.
It would be a county fair.
Structures within the SCP area exist in a state of moderate disrepair, consistent with the expected age and environment.
Okay.
At the center of SCP-97 lie the remains of a 1956 GMC pickup truck, the majority of which is crushed beneath a colossal pumpkin of unknown subtype. Henceforth, SCP-9701. SCP-9701 stands approximately 7.4 meters tall and 8.1 meters in diameter at its widest. Current estimates put SCP-9701 at approximately 15,000 kilograms. This pumpkin remains roughly spherical in shape instead of spreading out under its own weight, as would be expected of a plant of its size. The remaining portion of SCP-97 is overgrown, with several dozen varieties of pumpkins with over 70 subspecies yet identified,
Oh shit.
and many previously unknown to agriculture. Many of these pumpkins have been shown capable of growing to enormous sizes, the average estimated weight being around 250 kilograms. These pumpkins, along with the other assorted crops, grow with, on, and around the remains of the 1969 Fairgrounds, creating a maze-like arrangement of plant life. The average height of the walls within SCP-97 is 1.6 meters, though this may vary from year to year. Between April and November each year, the area within SCP-97 has produced a number of anomalous phenomena ranging from benign to implicitly aggressive. To date, 17 agents have been severely maimed within SCP-97, 8 having died.
Oh
See
shit.
event log SCP-97 for a brief list of recorded phenomena. Addendum. Historical note. Prior to the construction of SCP-97's containment wall, instances of what are now known as SCP-2171-1 were occasionally observed to form fragmented walls, and at one point, a near-complete ring of 2171 around SCP-97's area of effect. This behavior ceased following the containment wall's completion. The purpose and implications behind this interaction are as of yet unknown. Effects of SCP-97 on children. In addition to its immediate effects outlined in Event Log SCP-97, SCP-9701 appears to produce an undetectable signal towards children in an undetermined range. For clarity, children will refer to individuals up to the age of 10. Beginning in early April, civilian children with SCP-97's undefined range.
Now, if I'm reading this right, it's up to the age of either 8 and 10. So, I don't know if that even counts for like a 7-year-old, but that's a pretty good, that's a pretty high number. But why children? We'll find out right now.
May be overcome with somnambulism on clear nights. Affected children will move around their homes, stopping to face closed doorways for several seconds before moving to the next nearest doorway, eventually returning to bed. At first, this behavior will occur only once a week, beginning with only the doors on a single floor. This sleepwalking will become more frequent, by mid-August happening every night. If forcibly awoken at any time during these episodes, they will scream for several seconds before succumbing to a degree of confusion. After an affected child is awoken in this manner, the effect will cease and the child will never show any further signs of SCP-97's influence.
Oh, wow.
Over the course of 2 to 3 months, these episodes will become more thorough. Affected individuals seeking out each doorway inside their home, as well as those on their household's property, such as garages, car doors, and fence gates. Eventually, they will begin visiting the front doors of neighbors. Beginning in September, affected children who have remained undisturbed during these episodes will begin to remain outside at sunrise, laying on grass near their homestead and returning to full REM sleep. Affected children may recall dreams centering around autumn activities. Between September 1st and November 1st, if the affected children have not been woken during the preceding sleepwalking episodes, they will cease the previously established activity during the sleepwalk and instead begin to walk directly towards SCP-97's location.
I wonder
It will
why.
travel over fields and down secondary roads, steadily moving towards SCP-97. Local geography consists of mostly undeveloped, Foundation-owned property, facilitating uninterrupted travel. Upon arrival at SCP-97, an affected child will sit down before SCP-9701 and begin singing unidentifiable gibberish as music begins to play. While a
What?
number of instruments have been recorded, simple drums and pipes are most consistently encountered. After several minutes, childlike entities will crawl out from tangled flora or break out of larger pumpkins within SCP-97. The children will be wearing whatever they were last seen with, most often pajamas or similar clothing. Many of these entities match those children known to be lost to SCP-9701.
What? So wait a minute. After the affected child comes and sits down right next to 097-01, they'll begin to sing a very unnatural song using instruments, and then the pumpkin, well, the SCP will spout out childlike little entities, and then obtain clothes from the previous children? Or they'll break out of larger pumpkins. So they're creating their own children? With similar clothing? For what? Many of these entities match those children known to be lost to them. So it's, hold on, so it's taking the children and it's copying them?
The entities will surround the affected civilian child, dancing and singing in a circle as SCP-9701 begins to emit dim light. The affected child will awaken, normally expressing a great deal of terror. The instant any vocalization is produced, the entities will swarm and kill the child.
What?
Methods used are different in each instance, but usually involve dismemberment or strangulation.
Oh my god.
At this point, any and all efforts to interrupt the entities will fail, whether through breakdown of equipment, sudden intangibility of subjects, or express violence on the part of SCP-97. After the death of the affected child, SCP-9701 will split open, and the entities will hurl the remains into it, before climbing in themselves. SCP-9701 will then close, and the music will stop. Before the containment wall was erected, at least children between the ages of 3 and 10.
3 and 10? So they took... That's an even higher oh god, that's an even lower number. That's an even higher risk. Jesus. 3-year-olds are getting killed by this fucking pumpkin? And I bet it's hundreds of children. I don't care if they redacted it. I'm guessing it. It's got to be 100 children. Jesus. 3 and 10.
Are known to have been lost to SCP-97. See Event Log SCP-97 for current examples of SCP-97's behavior.
Do I even want to look at it? Do I even want to look at
Event Log
it?
SCP-97. This is a general incident log for SCP-97 for the cycle between the 1st of September and the 1st of November. This is an abridged version. Please requisition full individual reports from Dr. Bridge. During this time, 4 civilian children were captured and returned to their families. September 3rd, 9:39 a.m. Cameras 3B, 4A, 4C, and 5B view child, approximately 4 years of age, walk between tangles of plant matter towards SCP-97-1 Over an 8-minute period, child appeared to be dragging a stuffed animal. Notes: child appeared on footage during review period. No figure was viewed at the time of recording. September 5th, 5:33 p.m. Human scream heard from within SCP-97, heard throughout the site. On-site personnel described it as possessing a small child's voice, sustained for approximately 3 minutes before stopping abruptly.
What?
Staff reported feeling as if they were being watched during the event. September 8th, no time noted. Several bedsheet ghosts are seen through various security feeds throughout the day. Would only appear for approximately 1 to 3 seconds before vanishing again. Staff did not report seeing any anomalous entities firsthand. Notes: patrols doubled for the remaining time in the SCP's cycle. September 13th, 10:19 p.m. Unidentifiable singing is heard throughout the site, persisting for 3 hours before becoming silent. Recordings reveal song-like gibberish with up to 30 individual children's voices singing at any time. Notes: recordings archived for future study. September 19th, 2:27 p.m. Agent McRoy cuts a pumpkin's vine with a machete. Severed vine proceeds to bleed approximately 50 liters of human blood before shriveling. Notes: blood type AB-, no DNA match. September 24th, no time noted. Overnight, 2 separate pumpkin patches grew into the rough approximations of humanoid figures lying on the ground. Notes: destroyed without incident. September 25th, 5:17 a.m. Agent Long found decapitated, neck against a pumpkin. Notes: disappeared en route to a bathroom break. September 27th, 2:50 a.m. All light bulbs on site burn out within a 2-minute period. Notes: critical areas repaired before nightfall. September 30th, 12:16 p.m. Sudden shift noted in the location of several dozen gourd plants. Notes: time and nature of actual event unknown. October 1st, 2:29 p.m. Agent Cole accidentally damages and breaks pumpkin during weekly examination of SCP-97. Pumpkin splits open, revealing a complete human child's skeleton in the fetal position within. Notes: female, approximately 5 years old.
Oh.
No DNA match. October 2nd.
It's
no
eating the
time noted.
children. It's absorbing the
29
children.
freshly decapitated crows found outside SCP-97's containment wall.
What?
Notes: none. October 6th, 6:37 a.m. Matured pumpkin plant found to have replaced a potted plant growing inside Dr. Bridges' office. Notes: indoor plants banned from the site.
It's absorbing the
Pumpkin
children and
separated
expanding.
immediately. October 7th, 4:50 p.m. Agent Matthews falls unconscious during patrol and cannot be awoken until removed from property. Notes: agent reported dreaming of autumn colors and the smell of leaves. Full recovery. Reassigned to desk work pending examination.
Good.
October 11th, 7:38 a.m. Research Assistant Sturm reports overwhelming taste and scent of pumpkin permeating her senses. No other personnel report anomaly.
So it was targeting small children at first, eating them, using the child's blood, the blood of these children as nutrients, as protein, and is expanding its own little garden, and is now trying to attract adults. So it's upgrading its food chain. Oh my God.
Notes: transferred off-site, examination pending. October 13th, no time noted. Sounds of steady drums play throughout the day from 12 a.m. to 11:59 p.m. Notes: source of sound unknown. Recordings archived for future study. October 17th, 3:19 a.m. Male child, approximately 6 years of age, and clad in pajamas seen climbing through corn stalks on the eastern end of SCP-97, moving towards SCP-9701.
Oh no.
Notes. Lost to SCP-9701. How the child was able to escape notice by personnel until after he was lost to the SCP is unknown. October 20th, 1:07 p.m. All personnel within 3.6 kilometers of SCP-9701 report hallucinations of orange haze and children's notes. Personnel evacuated to a distance outside the area of effect. Personnel screened for mental interference.
Oh shit.
October 23rd, 12:01 a.m. All power and backup power to the area failed. Upon recovery, pumpkins within SCP-97 were found to have changed into carved lanterns. Notes. It is unknown how SCP-97 generated lit candles. Team 97 Alpha and Beta tasked to destroy lanterns after sunrise. October 23rd, 8:13 a.m. Team 97 Alpha reports seeing and hearing children playing among the flora within SCP-97. Recordings lack the entities expected from the reports. Notes. Children noted to be clad in pajamas. Teams pulled from SCP. Screened for mental interference.
This motherfucker has the souls of these children and is just letting them... It's controlling them, creating this little Halloween field. Is this motherfucker preparing for Halloween?
October 25th, 11:49 a.m. Z maze and errata kernels fall from the sky around SCP-97. Does not fall within the containment walls. Notes. Area cleansed with flame units and replanted with non-native grasses.
Yeah, because it's trying to expand. It's really trying to expand.
October 26th, 9:13 p.m. Research Assistant O'Toole overcome with nausea and vomits pumpkin seeds.
Oh no!
Did not eat pumpkin seeds previous to vomiting. Notes. Research Assistant O'Toole transferred to site for examination. Seeds incinerated with prejudice. October 27th, 10:03 a.m. Research Assistant O'Toole reported to have died overnight.
Damn.
Autopsy reveals thoracic cavity was filled with pumpkin seeds. Notes. Body incinerated at site. All personnel scheduled for full physical examination. October 28th. No time noted. Unintelligible whispering gibberish heard by fertile female personnel throughout the area when in view of SCP-97. Phenomenon continues throughout the day, continuing for the duration of SCP-97's cycle, i.e., until November 1st. Notes. Associated personnel removed from duty and scheduled for examination. October 28th, 5:45 p.m. Headlights of vehicle underneath SCP-9701 light and stay lit until daybreak. Notes, none. October 29th, no time noted. Fruit trees within SCP-97 blossom over the course of 5 hours, beginning at roughly 7 a.m. Flowers wither and fall soon after. Notes, none. October 29th, 8:07 a.m. Pumpkins near south entrance to SCP-97 began spontaneously bleeding from the stem. Each continued bleeding for 3 hours. Notes, blood type AB-. No DNA match.
Why are they bleeding?
October 31st, 3:10 a.m. Several dozen unidentified spheres of red light viewed drifting above SCP-97 and surrounding area. When light was shone directly on the spheres, a piercing shriek was heard. Notes. Personnel called into the main building until spheres dissipated at dawn.
Are those the souls of the children?
12 p.m. Sounds of steady drums are recorded from within SCP-97. Drums persist for the following 12 hours. Notes. No source identified. Recordings archived for future study. October 31st, 2:19 p.m. All strawberry plants within SCP-97 wither in unison. Notes, none.
Why?
October 31st, 5:43 p.m. Between 25 and 30 animate human skeletons of varying size are recorded breaking out of larger pumpkins within SCP-97. Skeletons traverse through SCP-97's flora to the northeast peach tree and hang themselves from its branches using lengths of grapevine, electrical cable, and decaying rope.
What?
Skeletons ceased anomalous behavior after pantomiming death by hanging. Death throes continued for approximately 23 minutes. Notes: skeletons recovered after first frost. All appeared under 12 years of age. No DNA matches. Skeletons incinerated after examination.
What the hell is with this?
It's just not Halloween unless a child skeleton hangs itself. Anyway, thank you for listening, if indeed you still are. And you were all...
Look at the face!
Goodbye.
Oh, you creepy fucker. Thank you, Dexanote.
I would like to give a special thank you to Ubermid, the Reclusive Extrovert, James Saba, Arbiter Soul,
Oh, that was twisted.
Tyler Shan, Justin Day, Ophelia Gray, Dernalm.
Okay, yeah. That was twisted. This fucking pumpkin was literally ready for Halloween. It was getting ready for Halloween. And if it wasn't contained, it was probably gonna expand like all over the place. Capturing children, absorbing their souls, mimicking them, and then using their skeletons as decoration to hang themselves from a damn tree. Jesus. Well, that's definitely a Halloween episode. It wouldn't be a Halloween episode without children getting some type of torture or suffering. I don't know why we resort to children, capturing children, sacrificing children, eating children's souls. Why is that resort to that? And here I thought it was, trying to upper the food chain, to adult humans, when really it was just killing them, making them stay away from it. Which it was successfully doing. Infected one agent, filling him with pumpkin seeds till he died. God damn. Let me know what y'all think down below about this. This was twisted. I loved it. This was twisted. It was a very interesting video. It was very interesting. As such, this has been Master of Sakurai. I love you guys, and I'm gonna see y'all again next time. Till the next time, I'm out. Peace.